everything is all set, ready to go, it looks like. Make sure everything's all right. Perfect. We're going to mute that. All right. I am all set up over here. Okay. Well, we're still waiting for people to arrive, but in the meantime, I know this gets uploaded, so I thought I could do some cranial nerve exam stuff on the slow parts and yeah, see where we go from there. Okay. Well, first, as always, let's start with a little bit of a breathing test here. Okay. And take a few deep breaths for me. And once again. Perfect. And we're just going to check on this side as well. Perfect. Everything sounds good there. All right. Next, we've got. Actually, I'm going to do some new sounds that I discovered here. They're not new by any means, mind you, but you can hear those sounds okay? Perfect. There we go. This is just a brush, a piece of material. Now we're going to start out with some lights here. When you see the light come into your peripheral vision here, okay. Perfect, okay. Okay, okay, perfect. Excellent, excellent. Perfect, okay. You following the light here? Perfect. And now just follow the light for me. Perfect. Keep those eyes there. Perfect. Okay, just like that. Yep, follow it even when it goes out of frame there. Perfect. We're going to add just in some of the here. Continue to follow the light here. And tell me the outline of the letter that I'm doing. Excellent. Perfect. And we will switch it up here. And we will do the same thing, except this time it will be a number. Excellent. And this one here. And just follow the light itself. Perfect. Now tell me the letter that the light is making. Perfect. Okay. Two more of these here. Follow that light here. Follow the light as it flies through the green card here. And then eventually we will get to the shape of a letter that will be drawn on the card. And you're going to tell me which letter that is, okay? Are you ready? Tell me which letter. Follow that light as the letter shape it makes. Perfect, yes, excellent. Okay, and we've got just one more here now. Follow the light just while it's on the yellow card here. Try not to focus on the yellow glows around. Focus on the light behind the card here. Perfect. All right, now we are going to make a letter, and you tell me which letter that is. Perfect. That is correct. Okay, and now I'm going to get you to call out the colors as the light hits them. I'm going to make sure these are evenly spread out so they each have enough room. Okay. Okay, and now I'm going to start the light behind one of the colors here. And then as it moves out, just call out each color as it hits it. Good, good. Perfect. And go back again here. And back again. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go a little bit faster. So see if you can recite them a little bit quicker here. Good, good. Very well done. All right, good job. Now what we're going to do is use the same cards, and I'm going to bring the light in so it can't be seen, and then I will bring it up into a specific color, and I will have you recite that color, okay? All right, we're going to start here. So we're going to start off pretty slow pace. Just adjust this right here. Perfect. And perfect. Perfect. Yep, excellent. Perfect. Yep, good job, good job. We're going to pick up the speed just a little bit, okay? Okay, good. Excellent. Quick, quick, nice. Quick, quick, slow. 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 Good job. And now we're going to go just a little bit faster, okay? Like this. Okay? Perfect. Yep. Switch up the order a little bit now. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent job. Perfect. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Tim. I'm sorry to hear you had a few tiring days. I'm glad this is a treat for you. Okay. So I think the next thing we will do, hold the other mic here. And next we are going to be doing a little soft and dull to test that cranial nerve, your sense of touch and feel. Okay. And I'm still new to the doing two screens for the live, so bear with me. It looks like my focus is split. I'm just making sure I get to any comments, just like Tim's there. And I'm so glad you're here. Okay. Now we'll get on with the sharper dull. So on two sides of this generic paintbrush here, we've got a soft, silky edge. And we've also got a bit of a tough edge here. So what I'm going to be doing is just gently on different parts of your face, touching you with the soft or the dull or the sharp. Okay. We'll be starting. Well, actually, I can't tell you which one we're going to be starting with, but yes. So I am going to just this here, and we will get started. Okay. So just close your eyes for me, and just tell me if you feel a sharp or dull sensation. Okay. All right. Perfect. Here we go. Good. Good. Perfect. 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 Sharper dull. Sharper dull. Sharper dull. Sharper dull. little painting here. Sharp or dull? All right. Good job on there. You did great on with that. The camera's a little shaky, so I didn't want to hit it too much. So we're gonna find a better tripod. um, okay, I think we'll do a little finger movement now. So just follow my fingers, okay, and tell me when they leave your peripheral vision, okay? And perfect, 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 excellent. Yeah. And I'm just gonna check your eyes as well, just to make sure. Yep. As I do that, just keep letting me know as they leave your peripheral vision, okay? Okay, okay, okay. Focus on this finger here. Just this finger, just right here. And then just follow it gently. Okay. Yep. And we're just going to go up. I'm just going to look under. Perfect. Okay. And back down. Good, good. Okay, that looks good there. So now if you could just focus on either my nose or just one point in the background somewhere, just keep fixated on it, okay? We are going to move my finger around and I want to see if your eyes shift to the movements or if they stay directed on that object, okay? So pick your spot either on my face, my nose, or behind me. And just don't let your focus, actually, we're going to do this. Don't let your focus be taken away, okay? Keep your eye on that spot. Keep your eye on that spot no matter what, no matter how blurred the vision gets. Keep focus on that one spot there. Okay. Just that one spot. Keep in focus. Keep in focus. No matter what, keep in focus. Keep in focus with that one spot there. Doing a great job. Wonderful job. The eyes look good. Doesn't look like there's much movement. You seem right focused on that. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so we've got everything looks good there as well. Everything looks good there. Now, what was the next one? There is one more really cool test that you would be the first to ever get. So that would be pretty fantastic to be the first for this one. It's very pretty. It's very bright. It has to do with lights. I think I'm going to save it just a few more and do a few more tests here. Actually, the next one of the last finger tests, and then I'll bring out that item. So for this item, I'm going to take off this here and put it down here. So I'm going to have you following my finger, kind of like you were with the light earlier, but following my finger so I can get a look at the eye movements as well as the strain that's happening in the sides of each eye when they get forced a certain way. Is there any strain? Does it pull on the eye at all? Okay. So follow my finger here. Just let me examine your eyes there. Perfect. Follow my finger to this way. And even if it gets out of your peripheral, just keep looking to that way, okay? Until you see it come back into your field of vision. Okay. Yeah, looking pretty good. Absolutely. Follow the finger here all the way. Go up into the top right here. You can see the bottom left corner there of your eye. Okay. And then switching fingers to the other way. Perfect. Okay. And now pick one finger to focus on. Just focus on that one specific one. Good, good. Keep focus on that one. And now I'm going to go up here. So let me look under your eyes here. Keep focus on that one. Everything looks good there. Okay, perfect. Focus under here as well. Okay, good. And now switch to the other finger. Okay. Yep, those look similar. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Everything's looking good with that. So we've gone through your touch. We did a little bit of the hearing. Um, we'll do a little bit of the hearing afterwards, but like I said, we're going to go to a special item that we're going to be using today. And basically, you're going to be just following a streamline down, and you'll see what I mean in just 1 second here. So we have this lovely rose in a jar. And if you'll see ever so slightly, a little string that wraps right around it here, all the way up into. And if we hit the little switch here, it lights up nice and bright. So what I'm going to have you do is starting from the bottom of the stem here, working your way, following the cord of light, all the way around, all the way around, all the way around, and tucked up into the little flowers here. Thank you so much, Tim. I appreciate that. Okay, we're going to get started here. I'm going to get this as close as I can to you here. Just like this. And just at the bottom here, start. And I'm going to slowly turn to where the cord is, and you just follow that cord as best as you can. Following it around, following as it's turning. Follow that rope, which is like following the light. Follow that light up to this rose. We will make our way up. Sometimes it will be a straight line, like this cord right here, as we're heading up. And then sometimes it might come right up and take us to amazing places and feelings we've never thought before. And then as we get to the peak, there might be times where we come down because everything unfortunately can't be 100% all the time. But then right around that corner, as you were coming down, you come right back up and even higher than you were before, coming to the tip top of the flower here, following it, getting lost in the flower. The flower has now mesmerized you. You are relaxing. You are in a state of peace and calm as you watch the glow of the rose and all around you the feelings of love that this rose represents. Watch the rose as it glows and swirls and takes you away to a wonderful, peaceful place. Focus on the lights and the energies it brings you. Focusing on your eyes. Make sure that all those cranial nerves are intact and perfect. Keep focus on that rose. Focus on the rose here. Focus on the visuals that the rose brings. Now, watching the rose ascend. The rose gives you peace and relaxation. Your eyes look perfect from that. Everything looks great there. I love that rose. I just came across it today and I thought it would be fantastic to use it for a cranial nerve test. So, and it works perfectly, I must say. Excellent. Okay. So now that we've gotten a lot of the eye and the lighting test done, we are just going to finish off the cranial nerve portion with a little bit of light material scratching here. And this will just be just on your sleeve of your sweater here, okay? And this will also give us the nerve for touch as well. We got the face with the soft and dull, and now we're going to do your arms as well, just to make sure that the nerve endings in there are all perfect and fine, as well as your functions in your hands, okay? Tell me when you hear this, okay? Tell me if it's a little bit too loud or abrasive, okay? And you hear that okay? And you feel that okay? Perfect. I think I might as well get a hearing one as well, a little hearing test too. Okay, perfect. So you feel that. Okay. Do you feel a rush up to your nerves in your fingers at all or anything? No? Okay, good, good. That is just what I like to hear. And when you listen to this, do you feel a little sensation almost in the back of your skull? Perfect. Okay. That just means that um, your ASMR nerve is working perfect. Change up the pattern a little bit. Okay, and I'm just gonna switch arms now, okay? Go on this side now. You hear that okay? Perfect. And again in the forearm, do you feel it rushing up to your fingers or anything like that? Perfect, okay. Change up the pattern here. You still hear that fine and you still feel it properly? No numbness in the fingers at all? Okay, excellent. It's looking good. The nerves are reacting appropriately in the arms here. Perfect. Okay. Looks like everything's good with that too. Looks like I got a bit of the hairs from the brush here on you. Just blow those off here. I think I got it all. There we go. I think I got them all off you there. All right. So everything looks good for your cranial nerves. Yeah, I think that's all the tests I wanted to do, but I thought we could just stay in chat, right? This is a very unprofessional, laid back kind of cranial nerve exam on my off hours. So I thought this would be a perfect time for it. So if you guys have any questions for me, or if you want to hear a specific trigger, it was my pleasure. I aim to please, bringing relaxation to as many people as I possibly can. I definitely absolutely loved this. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Please let me know what you think of this for a visual trigger, as well as lights for cranial nerve, or just even a relaxation healing video or something like that. I really enjoyed this. I had this sitting in the house for a very long time, and I didn't think it would be useful. And then I got the idea from following the swirl. So I definitely want to do a video with this one involving something more in depth, though. Like if I was more into acting, a Beauty and the Beast one would be really cool. Awesome. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm still getting new to the lives and everything like that. Um, I've now discovered that I can have my laptop here and I can actually engage with you guys and have my camera flipped around so it does the better quality as well. So I can keep everything at an amazing quality. I can keep interacting with you guys and everything. Um, and I really want to thank, because there's 11 people now, I really want to thank anyone and everyone who subscribed, liked, commented, shared on all my videos. My one cranial nerve exam video is blowing up, and not in like a huge blow up way, but a couple thousands. And to me, that's a huge deal. And I couldn't have done it without all of you. So thank you all very much. Thank you all for welcoming me back with such open arms. I have a lot in store for the channel. And for example, actually, I know that I did with 1,100 subscribers. I'm doing four videos, or sorry, a video every 4 days instead of 5 days. For 1,250 subscribers, which we are actually surprisingly nearing. Um, I plan on kind of getting some ASMR objects, kind of like this rose, some maybe go shop for some um, things that are really going to help with relaxation. And then I can get ideas from you guys too. Please let me know any objects that you like, that you've seen other people use, or objects that you've used at home that you find just relaxing to yourself. please let me know, and I'll see if I can incorporate them into some kind of a video of sorts. So that would be fantastic. Um, yes, at 12:50, and then at 1500, I was going to do a 2-hour live as well, which is a big feat for me. But I will be definitely planning that one out a lot more. Um, Maybe sitting down with you guys and just discussing things one night. I'm not sure exactly what to do with that, but yeah, just for the last few minutes, I'll just do some random trigger sounds. One of my favorites though is this brushing one. And I know Leighton Walls likes the blowing mic, and Tim, the following fingers. Okay, I'll do some more following fingers as well. Okay. So just stay focused on one of my fingers here. You talk about what your biggest triggers. Um, my biggest triggers would probably be doctor appointment, cranial nerve exam kind of stuff. Someone directly talking to me definitely does it. So constant talking, just pure silence sometimes is like, I like the visual, but I like a combination of both. Um, I think I've only felt tingles like maybe twice in my life when I first started watching ASMR, like 12, 15 years ago now. Um, but I think those are the biggest ones. Haircuts used to be huge for me, and they probably still are. But a lot of people use buzzer sounds, and I just, when I'm half asleep and I hear a buzzer, I get woken up. So I usually don't like to risk that anymore. But cranial nerve exams seem like a safe bet and really relaxing. So probably cranial nerve exam, I would say now. At the moment, it seems to change from time to time. So we will see. Oh, no worries. I'll keep doing the finger movements as well. Are when you watch ASMR movies. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'd say that's probably the biggest one is cranial nerve exam for sure. I like just I guess it's more so the personal attention that they're giving. Asking questions is a big one too. I like the beginning of doctor appointments where they're like, "Oh, what's your history?" and they're writing sounds as well. So writing sounds is a big one too, Tim. I think that's a big one. Thank you so much for asking me questions. I appreciate that. Never apologize on my channel. Just keep focused on the one finger here. Tell me some of your guys' favorite triggers as well. Stay focused on the one finger. This live is going a lot better than my last one, I must say. I appreciate all of you that have come in. The last time it was, I think it got into a stream, like a browsing thing for people to click on. So a bunch of random people who have, I don't know if they even know what ASMR is, came in, and I wasn't really sure what to do. So I just kept doing the cranial nerve exam. Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. So now with the two new mics, I've got these guys here. A second. Excuse me. And they do separate voices. I've noticed when I talk into both at the same time, there's kind of like almost an echoey effect. Um, I don't know if it goes from like left to right side or anything like that, like kind of like a binaural kind of thing. But I know that I can do the same thing and it'll sound very similar. Maybe it will sound like I'm going from mic to mic, which would kind of like be ear to ear. So let me know if it if it does do that, or if it just sounds the same, similar in each mic. I absolutely love these things though. I have you guys will see it in 2 days, um, or 2 days, the ninth. Oh, shoot. Okay. That went out the 7th. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, 2 days. On Wednesday, I have a very long painting, drawing, sketching, and painting your portrait. It's like an hour and over an hour and 15 minutes long. But the whole point was these were so amazing because I was able to clip one to here, and I was able to have one on the actual paintbrush itself. I like twist tied it to this, and then I was able to get really close sounds for that. I don't know, did you, let's see. Does it sound any different when I talk from one mic to the other? Let's see. Maybe your mute's on. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Whisper, whisper. I'm wondering if it sounds like I'm going from mic to mic, or if it just sounds the same exact sound. I don't think it would, though. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know in the comments if you can hear me okay with this whispering like this. Oh, it does. Okay, good. So there is kind of a switch. So if I were to do kind of like a layered sound type thing, it would probably do pretty well then. That is news to me. Thank you for pointing that out, Leighton Walls, and thank you for letting me know, Tim, because that is pretty interesting. Which makes sense because I was talking in the one for the video you guys will see on Wednesday. In the one, and then I had the other on the canvas. Yeah, most likely they were very inexpensive, surprisingly. And like I got two muffler things with it as well. So like, and it came with an adapter for my for the camera as well, so I could plug that in easy. So I'm not surprised that they're not, but I'm glad to hear that it has some kind of a like going from one to the next kind of thing like this. One day I'll get binaural. Oh, no problem at all. At this point, we're just chilling and talking, so. So I've got my Mickey tattoo here. I've got my vines with thorn vines going all the way around my arm. I've got the crest of friendship from Digimon on there. On this arm here, I've got 4 warrior emblems, and they are from an anime series called Claymore. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. Only has a very small niche of people, but it has a great manga. Fantastic. And then my last one is just my Leo. I love tattoos, so I could talk about tattoos all day. Thank you. That's about our favorite trigger. Hand move is close up mic whisper in a really low soft voice. Okay, so and Tim, you've been like I think you've been with the channel since pretty much the beginning. So you've seen a lot of the ones I've done with that, and I want to get back in to some hand movements as well. Um, Hand moves and close mic whispers. That's something I definitely do want to explore in the future, especially for role plays. Like if for whatever reason in the role play we needed to be quiet, we give an excuse for that, like another patient in the other room or something. So I'm gonna write that down so that I don't forget it. I don't want there's too much noise here. Because what kind of ASMR would that be? Let's put it up in the corner here. And movements. And close up mic whispering. And as you know, my voice goes pretty low and soft when I go whisper, so that works for that. And also, Tim, just because I remembered, I am also some of my compilations that I'll be putting together will be ones of my previous, of all my hand movements ones. So you might enjoy that one as well because I'm going to put a whole bunch of the old ones that I did and put them all together, like I did with the role plays recently, and a few more that I have coming out too. That it's almost like the rite of passage when you're getting your first tattoo, especially for that. Um, and please don't mind any noise around. I do have roommates and neighbors, um, and I can only expect them to be quiet for so long. Um, it is very nerve wracking. I remember mine was 18, the one I got up here, and I was very nervous about it. But then I ended up, I wouldn't say enjoying it, but after a while, you do kind of get used to it, and you're just kind of like, oh, I want a new tattoo because you want the tattoo, but also that feeling as well. It's a weird adrenaline rush. That's for sure. Musical King DJ. It's very, if you have one that's picked out that you enjoy thoroughly, though, it can be very enjoyable. Just stay away from meaty parts. Mickey really hurt. The back of your calf is going to really hurt. Any areas where there's just naturally, what's the word I'm looking for? A flat, I guess they refer to it as a fleshy area. So areas that are just, they have a lot of skin and a lot of tissue underneath it. That hurts the most, I've been told. So just keep that in mind for your first experience. But it's addicting and it's awesome. I've loved these tattoos and I still want to get more for sure. Saying man. I'm gonna say and type because sometimes people put things on mute and they might just have things really low. So I'm just making sure that all of you are hearing and seeing what I'm saying, just in case you're at work or maybe you're trying to go to bed or something. Because yeah, hand movements do a lot for me too. Oh wow, we're at an hour. Wow, that went by a lot quicker than the last one, I have to say. Um, Thank you all so much for watching today, and be ready for the role play sketching and draw and painting a portrait of you on Wednesday, the 11th at 8 p.m. GMT time. Okay. So I'll leave it for another minute just in case there's anything else you guys want to say to me before I leave. But I am going to wrap it up for the evening. Okay, no problem. I just wanted to make sure that that you were hearing me just in case, just because I definitely want to let you know if I'm going to be doing some of your favorite triggers. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Tim, for being. I think you're here since the beginning of the video and or the beginning of the live, and I appreciate you guys so much. And thank you always. And I wouldn't be able to do this without you. So this is our channel. We will grow all together as we've continued to do. And yeah, there's big plans for the future of this channel. So I hope you all can jump on, and all the newcomers, thank you so much. Again, you're going to see what I can do very soon. Okay. All right, guys. I will see you all later. Take care. And if you guys need me at all, definitely comment on the video. It goes right to my phone and I get it pretty much instant. No problem. Leighton Walls, take care. Have a great night. Have a great night, Tim. You as well. Have a great night, Musical King DJ, and all viewers watching after this and during. Take care, guys.